Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Oh, it's great to be here today. Great to see you guys. Great to talk about football today. Okay, it is wild card weekend again. We had two games yesterday. Outstanding stuff. So let's talk about the elephant in the room. You see that little banner I got going up there? Check it out. All right, speak on it right there. Awesome. If you don't know, Sublimation Kings hooked me up. I know the guy for a very long time. He's a really good dude. He squared me away. I trust him, known him most of my life, well, because he's my brother. But I support him, not just because he's my brother, but the fact that he's a good dude and he puts in the work. And let me tell you something, guys. When you have family that's there, when you have family that takes care of you and stuff like that, and you take care of your family, you support them, support the people who support you. I would not support my brother, just let me know, there's no nepotism here. I would not support my brother if he was doing wrong, but let me tell you, he is one of the hardest working individuals I have ever met in my life. He doesn't know this, but I look up to him so much. He is the hardest working man. He's an honest man. He puts in so much work. It's just so unbelievable what he does. And he has his business, Sublimation Kings. He does a great job with it, and I definitely support him. Hope you could support him here too. I'm going to put some information in the comments here. If you need anything done, he does great work. You're my hero, bro. I appreciate you. So love you. All right, back to regular scheduled programming. All right, we got Christian Diaz. We got Terrence in there. Christian says, welcome. Christian, welcome. Nice to have you. He says, go New York, Bills kick butt. Now, me and Christian have a love-hate relationship with the fact that these teams call themselves New York. Okay, and the Giants and the Jets play in the Meadowlands. New York Jets, New York Giants. They should be in the Buffalo Bills. They should be the New Jersey Bills and the New Jersey and New Jersey Giants. Am I right, Christian? Let me know what's going on. So, Terrence, good afternoon. God bless. Ready for some good football today. Terrence, I am ecstatic about football today, man. You just don't understand. So, let's get into the games we had yesterday real quick. So, all right. Yesterday, if you were not alive or you're under a rock somewhere, all right, the Las Vegas Raiders lost to the Cincinnati Bengals 26-19. This game was a little bit too close, in my opinion. I thought the Cincinnati Bengals were going to take this game and just run with it. Unfortunately, they let it go to the last minute, and the Steelers could have tied this game up. They were at the 10-yard line. Interception was thrown by Derek Carr and ended the game. But too close for my taste. A lot of things they did well, a lot of things they didn't do well. I didn't like the fact that the Cincinnati Bengals played terrible defense in 2-minute drills. They don't know how to adjust with the 2-minute drills. Tay Jones was left open a lot. It was very, very, very sloppy defensive football for the Cincinnati Bengals. Nonetheless, they end up beating a depleted offensive team in the Las Vegas Raiders. So big ups to them. We don't know who they're going to play in the next divisional round due to the fact that, this game's going on today. Also, if you were under a rock and did not see the Buffalo Bills, yes, Shabazz, them Bengals did play well. If you were under a rock and you did not see them Buffalo Bills put a shellacking on the New England Patriots, then, get NFL replay and check it out again, because they put up 47 points on the New England Patriots, and the Patriots only scored 17 points. It was a butt whooping. It was crazy. The Buffalo Bills hit on all cylinders. They basically they only time they didn't score is when they had the kneel down. They scored, whether it was a touchdown or a field goal, on every possession. It was a clinic. Josh Allen was just phenomenal in this game. I'm telling you, it was it was a good game. It was a clinic how a quarterback has just took over a game. And what he did was phenomenal. So right now, he's leading candidate for MVP for the playoffs right now. Granted, we didn't see, we didn't see Aaron Rodgers yet or the Tennessee Titans. I can't believe they got the first round bye. But anyway, I digress. But 47-17. Let's look at the stats here. I want to see some stats, right? So Mac Jones was 24 for 38 for 232 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 INTs. While Josh Allen was 21 for 25, 308 yards, 5 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns, guys. So, all right. We got a lot of chatter going on right now. We got Shabazz and Terrence going at it. Shabazz says, I won $500. Shabazz, hold on. We started getting hurt. Who started getting hurt, Shabazz? You never sent them the Cash App. Buffalo is playing like they should have been all season. Facts, Terrence. Buffalo is playing phenomenal football right now. And you look at the games that they lost and you start scratching your head a little bit. Can you say Super Bowl Bengals? Not yet, Shabazz. I can't say Super Bowl Bengals yet. They got them. If they do well in the second round, I didn't like the way they played a depleted Raiders team right now. All right, Buffalo offense is soft. What? I don't agree with that. Buffalo offense is not soft. Not soft. Defensively, though, they let a lot of things. I mean, the best play was Micah Hyde intercepting a pass in the end zone. I mean, that was the play that, in my opinion, just like sucked the life out of the New England Patriots. It was just something that I saw, and I was like, wow, this is something else. So, all right, Terrence Matthews goes, not yet. You can't talk about the Buffalo Bills Super Bowl. You can't say Super Bowl Bengals. All right, we got Cash App. T Black Money 1. That's the Cash App right there, Shabazz. Definitely got the Cash App going on there. So with that being said, let's get into today's games. All right, so right now we got Philly and Tampa at noon. Philly and Tampa right now. So everybody knows Tom Brady's going for his 8th Super Bowl ring. Jalen Hurts is going for, I think this is his first playoff game in his NFL career. The last time these two teams met was October 14, 2021. Tampa Bay Buccaneers won 28-22. Well, we got a first caller. Terrence, what's going on? Terrence, what's going on, man? Happy football Sunday.
What's going on? Who said Buffalo has a horrible offense?
That was Shabazz. Buffalo. He said Buffalo's. I'm gonna put it up on the screen.
Has the most dangerous offense there is.
Shabazz said Buffalo offense is soft.
They are soft because they always when they stride, they in the end zone.
Let me tell you something. Yesterday was, it was just a clinic on the quarterback position by
who in
Josh
history,
Allen.
You have to go back to when Bill Belichick was with the Browns. Since the last time somebody put that many points on New England.
Oh, they broke a lot of records. They was like down by 24, most touchdowns, largest margin of a loss. It was a lot going on with the New England Patriots yesterday, and a lot of things that weren't going in their way. But it all, in my opinion, Terrence, it starts with the quarterback position. And if you noticed yesterday, Josh Allen came to play, and Mac Jones just could not keep up. I don't know if it was his ability or the players he had around him. What say you?
Josh Allen is that dog.
Josh Allen's a good
He has
man.
proved it year after year. He is that dog.
I agree with you. Josh Allen, to me, he's 6'5", 240. And he was Barmore couldn't even bring him down. It was like that guy was running like he was like freaking Bo Jackson out there. It was ridiculous how he was running.
When he came out, you remember when he came out, they compared him to Joe Flacco. They compared his arm to Joe Flacco with mobility, they said, when he came out.
Yeah, Joe Flacco has a great arm, lacks the mobility. But this guy
lacks the mobility.
Loves it.
Josh Allen seemed like he seemed like a young Big Ben out there. They couldn't get him to the ground.
So Shabazz got a question. Or not a question. He has a comment here. He says, the Bengals, he says, we have the most powerful offense in the NFL. Cincy, Burrow, Chase, and Higgins. Shabazz, I got to tell you, you won by 7 points against a team that, in my opinion, should have not made the playoffs anyway, just like the Steelers. But you only put up.
You won by 7.
You won by 7. You only put 26.
Touchdown.
Yeah, and almost got the game
I had
time.
him winning by 6.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit. They got. Don't get me wrong, Shabazz. They got a powerful offense, but they got to start. That offense has got to start taking over games, if you want to call them most powerful offense. We have yet to see Green Bay, and we're going to see Tampa today. We're going to see Dallas today, and we're going to see KC today, and we're going to see LA and Arizona. So powerful offense in the NFL. On paper, they look good, but let's look at the stats today, Shabazz.
I mean, if you're gonna say powerful offense, as much as I hate to say it and it pains me to say it, you got to start with Dallas.
Yeah. Now this this is the game today. This is the game today, and this is one of my upset picks for today. I got the San Francisco 49ers beating the Dallas Cowboys. I'm just putting that out there right now. We can discuss, but I got them beating them.
And I can see it, but it's all based upon what Dallas offense shows up.
And you're right. You're definitely. And the Dallas offense has to be physical today. It's all about physicality. You can't be cute, wanting to go down and run 9 routes, CeeDee Lamb, doing all this stuff. It's going to be tough. They're going to be punishing these receivers. When they catch the ball, they're going to be hitting them hard. Zeke's going to have a tough run today. And like I said, I was going to give my take, but I'll give it now. The key to this game is Pollard and Schultz. If those guys and Cedric Wilson, Pollard, and Schultz, if those guys could step up for the Cowboys today, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be hard for the San Francisco 49ers to beat them. But if they can't, then you better look out. That defense for the Cowboys, they're going to have to take care of Deebo Samuel, Elijah Mitchell, and George Kittle today. Excuse me.
Deebo's going to be ineffective.
Because they're going to double him, right?
They're going to put Diggs on him.
I think Deebo can handle Diggs. I think he can.
I'll take that matchup though all day, 1-on-1. I mean, I'll give it 50-50, but at a 50-50 chance, Dallas still wins that.
Okay. 50-50 balls. Got
because
you.
I don't believe that Garoppolo is healthy enough to throw those dimes with that bad thumb.
But this is the thing, Terrence, right? Check this out. So what they do very well with Deebo Samuel is move him around in the pocket, right? And they allow him, he plays running back, he plays a little tight end, he plays wide receiver, he plays X, he plays Z. I mean, the guy's all over the place. And then once you start thinking about Deebo, then you got Kittle. You know what I mean? Then you got Kittle.
Now here's gonna be the question. And here's what's gonna decide the game.
Mm-hmm.
How they scheme up Michael Parsons.
So Kyle Shanahan is a master. Kyle Shanahan is a master at this, Terrence.
Keep him out of the backfield, or if he goes in pass coverage all day with Kittle, it's over. San Francisco will win the game.
No, but this is the thing, right? So imagine you got Deebo Samuel, and I'm just giving you an example. Deebo Samuel running in motion, right? Running in motion, right? And he gets lined up on Michael Parsons inside in the tight end spot, but you got George Kittle on the line, right? Or someplace out there, and it's matchups. Kyle Shanahan today, in my opinion, is going to put their best player away from the direction the play is going. So look for Michael Parsons to be out of the play a lot today.
Yeah, I think Dallas is going to blitz more than ever.
Yeah, I mean, blitzing, don't get me wrong, blitz Jimmy G a lot. The dude is a panic machine.
I think they're gonna live and die by Parsons rushing. I don't think they're gonna put him in a lot of pass coverage. I think they're gonna live it. But I believe San Francisco they're gonna chip them a lot though.
Yeah, Shabazz says, I agree, Dallas will go down today. All right, Shabazz, Why is Dallas going to go down today, Shabazz? Tell me what's going on. He says they're going to go down. I know
we got to get Shabazz on the phone.
Shabazz, you got to call in, Shabazz, because we got to hear what you got to say. Terrence see you typing. Terrence want to hear you call in. I'm gonna hit him up.
Because I mean, as much as I don't like Dallas, I don't see him dropping to the 49ers today.
Really? Hey, so let me ask you this, Terrence. So if the Dallas Cowboys lose today, how upset? What's the upset meter from 1 to 10 for Jerry Jones today?
Oh, he probably fires Mark McCarthy or somebody. Somebody gets fired. Somebody gets fired.
Because they got everything, Terrence. They got everything.
Mike McCarthy or what's the assistant coach, the quarterback, the offensive coordinator,
Kellen Moore.
Kellen Moore. Somebody loses their job today.
Somebody
coordinator, somebody gets fired.
Yeah. And this is the thing. Next year, I think because Jerry Jones is trying to keep this thing intact, right? But I think a couple of players will be gone next year. Galloway gone, even though he's injured. I think he's gone. Also, Pollard could start for some teams. Don't sleep on Pollard going to the Bucs if Tom Brady comes back. You know what I'm saying? Imagine Pollard on the Bucs with Tom Brady.
Pollard's gonna stay in Dallas.
Did they all gonna stay in Dallas?
I'm gonna tell you why. He's gonna stay in Dallas. I'm gonna tell you why. It's not gonna happen until the trade deadline, but Zeke's gonna be gone.
You said he's gonna be gone?
They're gonna get rid of Zeke sometime by the trade deadline. They're gonna get rid of Zeke.
You think they're gonna get rid of Zeke? You know how much dead money? Let me look at how much dead money that is for Zeke. All right, Shabazz says he's at work. He said he'll call in next week. Too easy, Shabazz. Appreciate you. Terrence just want to put a voice to the comments. That's all. Terrence is like, man, we need to hear Shabazz.
They did it with what was his name? The last good running back they had. Who was breaking all the records before they drafted Zeke.
What's his name? When they drafted Zeke.
I forget his name. He went to Tampa. He bounced around the league. Now he's in jail.
Said he's in jail. Wow. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll look it up. Dallas running backs. Let's see. So the Dallas running backs. Oh, you had what's his name? DeMarco Murray. Yeah, they got rid of DeMarco Murray. You're right. Shabazz said they've been trying to get rid of Zeke and Dak. They can't get rid of Dak right now. Zeke is another thing right now. They can get rid of Zeke, but I'm gonna bring up Zeke's contract.
Oh, it's huge.
Ezekiel Elliott. Can the Cowboys get rid of Zeke? Elliott has a 6-year, $90 million contract, which runs to 2026 season. And it is the most lucrative contract of any NFL running back. The Cowboys have a potential out in the Elliott's deal after 2022 season. But Dallas would have to take 11.8 cap hit if they release their star running back. I don't think that's a lot to release a running back like him and potentially, keep Pollard on a smaller deal. Thoughts?
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're overpaying Zeke, and they know it.
Yeah. Zeke is not the type of guy he used to be. So let's get into this Philly Tampa game right now. All right.
Oh man, if Tampa don't win by 21, it's a travesty.
Okay, so you saying Tampa gonna beat them despite the fact that they don't have their breakout star Cyril Grayson. Let me give you the inactives today for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Running back, Kenyon Barner. Wide receiver, Phil Grayson, who caught the winning touchdown pass last week. Ronald Jones, guard Nick Leverett, tight end Cody McElroy, cornerback Sean Murphy-Bunting, quarterback Kyle Trask. He's obviously a healthy scratch because he didn't play at all.
Well, they just signed somebody. Who's the wide receiver they just signed?
They signed John Brown from the Buffalo Bills. Now, depending on how much, he learned on the offense, they'll probably have him some limited plays. But I mean,
they only need 3 plays with John Brown.
Yeah, that's a slant and a comeback and a go route. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Brady called him in the huddle.
Exactly. Shabazz. Okay, Shabazz, you said you want to see Zeke in Cincy, and he's got Tampa winning by 17. So you guys are on the same. Wavelength with that.
I can see Zeke in Cincy.
You can see Zeke in Cincy.
I can see that.
Man.
But the question is, Cincy don't have nothing to give up.
Hey, hold on, Terrence. Hey, I got you. Oh, okay. There's another. Hello. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Terrence. So you're on there. So Terrence, you're on here right now. Who else is on?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yep. Okay.
So, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello? Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you, my man.
Oh, okay. How you doing? I was calling to chime in about the game today and say I love your background. That's nice, man. Looks very, very cool. It's Jay calling from New York.
What's up, Jay? How you doing, brother?
Good. I can't complain. Just another day of football. Just wanted to reach out and say, I appreciate what you're doing and you're bringing to the table, and it's fun, man. I like watching on Facebook. It looks pretty cool. But keep it brief. My team is Pittsburgh Steelers, and how do you think we're going to do today?
Well, Jay.
Hey, so you live in New York. You're not a Giants fan?
Nah, not a Giants fan, man. Just met a couple of the Steelers players over 15 years ago and just been a fan ever since, My brother likes the Giants.
So before he gives his take on it, I went to school in Pittsburgh. I've met a bunch of the guys. I coached lacrosse in Pittsburgh, and
okay.
I've met a few of the guys, current and former. I'm a Big Ben guy. I like Big Ben.
Okay.
It's unfortunate that I think this is his last game in the NFL.
Yeah. I just feel like he put it down, he put his time in, and his numbers are comparable to somebody others in his class, but he just held that organization together for a while, and I just love him, man, for the fact he complimented the team, and built everything they built around him.
Well, that's an awesome take. So your guys today, you want my take on it, Jay? So, all right, Pittsburgh, the last time these two teams played, all right, I'll give you the stats on it because, men lie, women lie, numbers don't, right? So the last time these two teams played.
Don't do them about that. That's going to hurt them.
December 25th, this year, 2021, you guys lost by 26. Kansas City beat you 36-10. Yeah. What is going to be the difference today? Tell me what's going to be the difference today.
The difference today, I feel, is, look, the points, it's like football any given Sunday. Anything can happen. The Jets proved that a couple weeks ago. But you have a defense that seems to be ramping up. I'm not saying we're perfect, but they can get at the quarterback. Mahomes is known to be mobile, but I think we're going to get a sack today, and if you disrupt his momentum with the timing of the receivers, we got a chance, We just can't throw interceptions and have sloppy play.
Definitely. And Jay, I think that, okay, I'm going to give you my take on it, right? For them to be successful, and I agree with what you just said there, TJ Watt is going to do his job. He's going to do what he needs to do. The problem is, who else? TJ Watt, Cam Hayward, who else is going to show up to blitz to bring that about?
That defensive front, man, I believe they're going to disrupt a lot of stuff today. They were going in with nothing to really play for. so you can go out and have fun. It takes it back to the pressure, off of the team. Everybody thinking we're going to lose. What do you have to lose? Nothing. You just go out there and have a good time, But
and you take those
things
chances.
can happen,
You're right, and you're right about that. It's one of those games today. If the Kansas City Chiefs don't do what they need to do, they're gonna end up losing the Pittsburgh Steelers because you're playing a team who's playing loose. They're not tight because they're not supposed to be there. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, hey, but in reality, Jay, they're going to get murdered today. It's going to be a bloodbath. I'm just letting you know. It is not going to be. Terrence, you still there?
Tell me, from your point of view, what do you think is going to cause us to get murdered? I think we can hang with them. It's plus 12.5.
Well,
we're not losing,
This,
Hey, Jay, before he answers that,
yeah.
Kittle's going to have 200 yards.
Kittles? Who'd you say?
200.
Who?
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill. So, and that's another guy. So you got Tyreek Hill, right? But don't sleep on Gore, the running back. Don't sleep on the fact that, and this is what's going to be the key to this game. They're going to play the quick pass game, and they always do. Look for them to have some jet sweeps, some quick outs, because they're going to negate that pass rush. T.J. Watt going to be so tired of rushing that he's going to just take plays off, and they're going to start throwing deep and look for their tight end Kelsey to come across the middle and stretch the game. Then they're going to throw the screen game. They're going to throw some long passes, and it's just going to be Ben's going to have to be able to go blow for blow with Patrick Mahomes, and I don't think Ben has the arm, or you don't have the talent. Juju Smith-Schuster's not going to play today. I don't care how many TikToks he makes about coming back. He's not playing today. So you have Chase Claypool, Deontay Johnson's injured, right? Who else do you have? You have Freiermuth, who sometimes thinks.
You got running back.
Okay, Najee Harris.
You got running back.
This is the thing. Think about this.
That can double as short pass receivers.
Yeah, that's right. But think about this. Najee Harris. That's your best option today. Najee Harris to run the ball.
But see, that's the thing. When everybody focuses on him, this is when other people gotta
step up.
Pick up. Forgot was it McLeod and forget the other guy's name.
James Washington. Yeah, James Washington.
Yeah. Now, while everybody's focusing on Najee Harris, we can make up plays for other people. I just think it's going to be a competitive game, not like a blowout like everybody's thinking.
So you don't think the spread is what, 12.5 for against the Steelers?
Yeah.
So you think the Steelers are not gonna lose by more than 12.5?
Honestly, I put a bet in for them, and I put it in for a money line for them. They're plus 550. You never know. Like I said, any given Sunday, things could happen.
Definitely. So, all right. So Jay, your Steelers. Let's say if they lose today, how do you go about Big Ben's career as a Steeler, and what do the Steelers do after this game? If they lose, Big Ben is obviously going off, right into the sunset. Is Mason Rudolph the answer?
Absolutely not. He's not the answer at all. I know it's funny, but this is the thing. What happened?
What about the young boy y'all found?
Haskins. Yeah, Haskins. Dwayne Haskins. Honestly, I think they waited too long to give him time to get out there and get acclimated. You don't see him practicing and everything like that. But they definitely, Mason Rudolph is not the answer. He doesn't fit the mold of Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback. You can go from Terry Bradshaw and see that physicalness. He doesn't bring it. But I think we can pick up somebody. Like I would like to get from Houston, the Houston Texans, who's he's sitting out now because he wants to get traded. What's his name? I forget his name from Houston.
Watson.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson. Now somebody like that, where they're mobile and they can run. We got to go away from this. They're quarterbacks that can stand in the pocket, take the hits, but the younger guys can't do that if your body's not built for that. Haskins was built like that, but he got to work on his accuracy and stuff. He would be perfect, a perfect replacement because of his body size and structure.
Well, he's also got to work on his maturity. I mean, You can't be texting on the sidelines when you're supposed to be in the game, kneeling down the football in Washington.
Yeah,
So, but with Mike Tomlin, with Mike Tomlin,
you got jokes?
with Mike Tomlin, I think that maturity level will be reached if he's able to work with Dwayne Haskins. I think he's a good talent. Dwayne Haskins is a good talent, but the maturity level needs to be there.
If you look at it like this, we've been through it before. We don't want to repeat it by going through it with Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown, and you see what the outcome was with these two guys. You know.
So I got a question for you. Is Mike Tomlin going to be around to build a pick the next quarterback, or is he gone when Big Ben's gone?
He's going to be around. The Steelers don't do that. We're not an organization like the Giants or Jets that constantly go through multi. The organization sticks with their coach, and Mike Tomlin never had a losing season like that. If you look at it, man, he's always been above 500.
Okay, I saw that jab there. Jay.
Neither has who?
No, I saw that jab there.
Neither did Bill Cowher.
Bill Cowher.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why Chuck Noll leave it. But if you look at it, that's why we had 3 coaches in 40 years, 30 years. We don't do that. But dysfunctional organizations want to win now, and they can't stick it out, and they just don't know how to build around the coach. And you just got to have a strong team, a strong foundation. It starts from the head and comes down.
Well, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. So, Jay, any other games? I know Pittsburgh's your team.
Real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Who's not to cut you off? Who's the Giants head coach now? I hear you're getting Brian Flores.
Okay, we don't have a head coach right now, and I say we because I'm a Giants fan. We don't have a head coach. Okay, y'all getting on me. That's cool. Okay, so we don't have a head coach right now. We don't have a GM right now. We don't have a team. We don't even have we don't even have a grounds crew right now. It's bad.
Yeah.
So we're searching.
Daniel Jones now he asked me about my quarterback situation. What's going to happen next year with the Giants organization being Daniel Jones, hurt neck, whatever. They wasted, I feel, Saquon Barkley's best years. You know, he had the.
Hey Jay, we're talking about the playoffs, Jay, right now. It's a playoff day, not the Giants and stuff like that.
No.
I'm just playing. No, I'm just playing. I got you.
You asked about my team.
I got you. I'm just playing. So check it out. So in my opinion, right, the Giants are hamstrung, right? So this is what they got to do. Depending on the health of Daniel Jones's neck, right? If he's there, they're gonna have to pick up this option in March. Okay, it's $21 million option for his 5th year, right? So his 5th year. So 5th year option. They have to pick it up in March. So look at March. If they don't pick it up, the Giants are going a different direction. If they pick it up, they're going to stick with him, but don't rule out the Giants not drafting a quarterback, like in the first round of Kenny Pickett from Pittsburgh, or a 2nd round QB, or a guy like Marcus Mariota to push Daniel Jones in the offseason.
Yes.
So, yeah.
It sounds like a plan. I just, it's like you said, man, we focus on the playoffs. So today I think Pittsburgh, the upset. San Francisco over Dallas.
I agree with that.
San Francisco over Dallas. The spread is +3. I think they're going to be more like maybe a 7-10. And the Rams, the Cardinals, I think, are going to upset the Rams. And this is just a quick one. Cardinals upsetting the Rams, and Tom Brady at least 14 to 21 over the Eagles. Jalen Hurts doesn't have what it takes, and they're playing in Tampa. It's a problem.
Okay, awesome. Hey, appreciate your take on that, Jay. And don't be a stranger, man. Love you on the call. Shabazz, you met Jay. Jay, you met Terrence. Terrence, you met Jay.
Yeah.
Definitely. You got anything for Jay before he leaves, Terrence?
Don't hate. I ain't got nothing for him. I'm gonna give him a nice salute. You know, I wish Pittsburgh the best of luck. But you can come join. You can come join the rest of the NFC East on the couch, and them Baltimore Ravens. You can come join us on the couch after this evening.
Hey, so Terrence, let me tell you something.
know what?
I love it, Terrence. When
I'm
these
gonna call
teams,
back.
hey, appreciate you, Jay. Thanks for calling, man.
All right. I'm gonna get his number from you, and I'm gonna call back when we win by a hairline tonight. You know, maybe a field goal.
Okay. Hey, but I love the analogy there, Terrence, because I love to see teams, you know, in the playoffs, especially Dallas Cowboys. It don't matter if you win the NFC East or get to the playoffs. If you lose the first round, you just like everybody else. You watching the games on TV.
That's the beauty of football.
That's
man,
exactly.
Everybody's equal when they won the playoffs. It's like the beginning of the season.
I love it.
All bets is over. But appreciate the time and everything. Enjoy your show. And like I said, I see it improving and I like it.
Hey, appreciate it, Jay. Thank you so much, man. That makes me happy. It makes me feel like I'm doing something good. And we enjoy talking football here and Speak On It.
Definitely. Will you be giving out any merchandise, or anything if we get some picks or anything?
Yeah, definitely. I got some Speak On It hats and shirts. Terrence, you got something, right?
I gotta take that picture for you. I'll have to do it next weekend.
Yeah. So Terrence, tell Jay what you got, Terrence.
Oh man, I got 2 hats. I got a shirt. Oh man, I rock that hat around. Everybody asks me what it is, so I'm pretty sure you got a few new listeners out there.
Yeah, you like it?
Oh man, I love it. I got one sitting in the car right now, man.
That's nice, man. That's nice, definitely. Yeah, I'm gonna get something.
Nice color scheme. I mean, it's in black and gold, so you may like it.
I see you throwing shots. All right. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy the games.
Hey, appreciate it, Jay. Thank you for being a good caller, man. I'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.
All right.
Take it easy. Bye.
Yep. Oh, awesome, Terrence. So think about that. So Terrence, before I let you go, man, before I end the show today, give me your keys to victory for each team. I'm gonna start with Philly and Tampa. Keys to victory. Who's gonna win in keys to victory?
Tampa wins.
Tampa wins.
Big.
Why do they win?
The only way Philly can win is no turnovers and time of possession, and you got to hit Brady.
Awesome. Okay. All right. San Francisco.
A lot and often.
San Francisco, Dallas.
It's going to be a close, tight game. Dallas, I think, pulls it out. But the key to victory is going to be turnovers. It's going to be, Dak Prescott maintaining the ball and long, deep strikes. Okay,
so you got Dallas win that game. Pittsburgh, KC.
KC wins. Big.
Landslide.
Pittsburgh has nobody that can contain Pringle or Hill or Kelsey
or Hardman
or anybody else that's on that receiving squad.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a blowout today. All right, the game I think is going to be, it's hard to choose, is the Arizona and Los Angeles Rams game, because Matthew Stafford, in my opinion, has been so inconsistent. And the chopping of the feet in the pocket tells me he's indecisive of what he wants to do. Kyler Murray doesn't have his best option in DeAndre Hopkins. Give me your opinion on this game.
Rams win.
Okay.
I think they win by 14. They win by double digits.
They win by double digits. All right. Is it a Cooper Kupp game, or is it a Odell Beckham Jr. game? What is it?
No, it's a Cooper Kupp. I believe Odell is just a distraction.
He's a distraction. Yeah, he gets a couple of shots here and there.
I don't believe. He's like Deshaun Jackson. He has several balls that he could catch. Deshaun has several balls he can catch to try to help Oakland change the game. He's a short arm.
Yeah, definitely.
And I believe Odell's a distraction, but the Rams are still deep, and their defense is still good. And I think that's what wins in the game. And I think they have 2 turnovers on defense that win the game for them, not the offense.
Okay, awesome. And my last question here, I got a last question for you. Yesterday's game, New England and Buffalo, what surprised you the most besides the score?
Bill Belichick not being able to really have his team ready and compete.
Make adjustments, right? We're used to seeing Bill Belichick
Yep.
make adjustments. And that's his son Actually, his son, they say his son is the linebackers coach. He's the defense coordinator. Believe me, he's the defense coordinator. And I think they didn't do a good job yesterday with regard to stopping that quarterback. So definitely, man. So hey,
I'm more prepared.
definitely. Hey, Terrence, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for joining the show. Like I said, we're gonna get together, man. Look for my email. We're gonna get together on my message about the draft. Now that we got Jay in there, I'm gonna ask Jay about Pittsburgh. So we got Pittsburgh, San Francisco, the Jets, the Giants, Baltimore, and Shabazz is the Bengals. So we're gonna look at having this good draft go on.
And I'm not calling back in next week until the Shabazz gets on the phone. So
There's a what?
I'll stand by idly wait for Shabazz to call in next week before I call in.
Oh, you go okay? So Shabazz gonna call in first, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, Shabazz, I hope you heard that. You got to call in because Terrence is one of our best callers. So we'll get you and Terrence on the line. Shabazz said he was working hard this week. So definitely we'll get you guys both on the phone like we got you and Jay on today.
I mean, after that Bengals one, I was surprised we went to work.
They didn't give him a day off, did they?
Yeah.
That's crazy, definitely. All right.
I mean, everybody should have a day off as a Cincinnati fan. I mean, what they say, it's been 92 years?
Dang, Terrence, it's been a minute. I don't know about a century, but it's been a minute. It's been a minute for them to go. Andrea says, always a great show. Insight from everyone. Let's watch some football. All right, let's do it, man. Let's watch some football. Hey, Terrence, I appreciate you calling, brother. I'll see you next week. Like I told you before, draft is coming up. Get boosted up for that. Do some research because I want to see what Baltimore Ravens draft looks like. It's coming from your perspective, brother. All right. Hey, enjoy the games, Terrence. I'll talk to you next week, bro.
All right, you too, man.
All right, bye-bye. All right, that was Terrence Matthews right there. We had Shabazz, we had Andrea, we had Jay, we had Christian post today. Oh, it was a great show today. I had a great time today. It's time to watch some football. It's time to get right. Sublimation Kings, I'll put it in there. Sublimation Kings. Look for them on Instagram. They definitely do their thing. Those are the folks that actually help make my Speak On It Sports Football Talk. Outstanding folks. If you're looking at that, I'll post the Etsy too. They have an Etsy website as well to check it out. So with that being said, guys, I love you. Thank you for calling. Terrence, Shabazz, thank you for talking. Andrea, thank you for coming on. Jay, Christian, appreciate you. Enjoy the football games today, guys. All right. Love you. I'm out.